What's going on, everybody? Lambo here. Been a little while, but I made a couple new projects, and we're going to take a look at this fire station. Gonna walk up here. We have some animated doors and some signs. Basically went through and made all this building from scratch. Went through and decorated. I already had some fire props I could put up. Little help desk. Found a little bit of some characters in one of my old maps that I could use. Still kind of decorating in here. I have to make some more images for the walls and kind of decorate it up a little bit. But then we'll go into the fire lounge. This is where all the firefighters hang out, watch movies, play foosball, plays air hockey. And then back here we have a bit of a storage room. Still making some more props for here. Found some cool firefighter stuff that I'm going to throw in here. And next, this is the training room. I got a whiteboard that I'm getting ready to add in here so it actually looks like they're learning something and not just talking to a horrible lecture. And this door goes out into the bays. We're not going to go out there quite yet, but I'll let you take a peek for a second. Then we're going to go upstairs. It's the second floor. More little lounge area. We got the wall lockers, bunks, storage, masks, towels. Got to stay clean. Another stair that goes out to the bay. A window that overlooks it. And, of course, a fire pole. We definitely had to have the fire pole. More bunks. And then the ladder will go upstairs to the roof access. Oh. There we go. Upstairs. Got some decor. Got a basketball hoop up here for when they get bored. And a helicopter landing pad, because every rooftop needs a helicopter pad now. Yeah, that's how we're going so far with this. I modeled the whole building and textured it. Didn't import anything into this building. The props and stuff like that, a lot of this is from Giants, their original game, just from their map. Like the flower pots and all that kind of stuff, silly stuff. But a lot of it I did make, and it's a huge bay. You can hold a lot in here. It has roll-up doors. You can go up and down. Little lever there. I don't know if you saw that move up and down. There you go. A little animation, and then once it's open, it'll say open. And it also has bay lights for nighttime. It's not night right now, so it's kind of difficult to show you, but they do turn on. Boop. And turn off. And whenever you do that too, it'll change on here too, the little sign. Yeah, they're in their training right now. Got some props. As you can see, it's a big bay. It'll fit a lot of vehicles in here. A lot. All the big ones I put in here right now just to see how big it was. More props, more hoses. You can grab these little guys, move them around, build your own little area, throw them, some gas cans. Never know when you need a gas can. Whee! All right. There we go. Got some ladders. So you can look up in here. I might make these movable so you can throw them around a little bit. But that's the basis of my new fire department. Definitely fun. Alright, next we are going to move into my high-rise helipad. It's be real quick. It's just a simple little model with the ability to land a helicopter on here. Got some lights, so at nighttime it's going to look pretty nifty. Might do a few more edits to these, some different coding I have to do so the lights only show up at nighttime and not during the day. But you can go up there, land your helicopter easily, safely, and accurately. Heck yeah. Pretty nifty though. I like it. Moving on to my next little project here. Now, some of you know I recently made a very large B-52 bomber. I tried to make it to spec and it didn't have a hangar to go with it, so I made a huge hangar. And it actually comes in two different kinds. There's a all stainless steel one, and then there's this colored one. It's kind of worn a little bit. Kind of made it match the paint job of the B-52, which I didn't have in game when I And here comes another custom building. Life Flight building. I made this from scratch. all the windows, the helipad. There's an elevator inside, tons of doors. There's a lounge for the life flight pilots. Man, that's a tongue twister. That way, when they're waiting for calls, they can sleep, watch movies, eat food, do whatever they need to do. That's kind of the census, like what I did with the firefighting building. And we will go inside and check her out. Here is the front office. Life flight pictures, tons of helicopters, kind of filling it with the normal decor you'd probably see in a front little office of a life flight building. Got your monitor cameras, more doors that are animated. And then here's the bay, and I designed it to fit this vehicle and then my other ambulance. I'll probably come out with a life flight one at one point, but you can load up your gurney inside of here. Load up your gurney in there, unload it, and then we can take it right inside the elevator. We'll go in here really fast and show you how this works. You just get in here, you just press the button, and boom, you start moving. Now, I don't have a way to make it stop in the center level. It's just go to the animation and then the top part, so it's just a one-way elevator. Goes up and it goes down. Got your helipad up here, your typical decor you probably see on a rooftop, and there is stairs that lead down into the lounge room. More pictures, trying to make it homey, trying to make it look like an actual lounge that you'd see in a life flight. More TVs, more bunks, all that kind of fun stuff. Just give it that look and feel of where people actually work and live out of here. Save lives. More little bunk rooms. Air hockey. I just love air hockey. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, and then it goes right back down here and got more props in the little bay here. Yeah, that's it. That's my fancy dancy little building there for the life flight. I hope you enjoy that. Looks pretty nifty. And next up is a huge project. This one took me probably like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks to make. And I put a ton of little dudes in here so it actually looks alive. Unfortunately, I don't think you can make actual walking around people unless it's in a map. Got a bunch of signs, old signs you see back in like the 80s and stuff from flights. Tons of animations going on in here, guys. You got the doors up and down. You can see the aircraft flying in the back screen right there. Got people sitting around, got security. I made these little baggage claims from scratch. I thought they were kind of nifty. Go over here. I haven't found any flight attendants or check stand ladies yet. I'm not quite that good at modeling humans yet, so we'll work on that. Eventually there'll be a flight attendant lady standing there getting ready to take your money. And then we'll get in the security line here. Look at all your warnings about your liquids and what you can and cannot take on a plane. Security notice. Got some security sitting there waiting for you to make a mistake. Don't test him. More signs. Security checkpoint. What you can and cannot take. That guy's kind of grumpy. And then here is my metal detectors / scanning equipment. Kind of walk through there. You can hear all the sounds of it if you listen real close. And these guys are busy working. They're busy working, looking at screens. So we'll walk over here and we'll look at this guy's screen and see what he's looking at. Oh, he's scanning backpacks, looking at all the crazy stuff in there. And if you notice in the background, there's a really cool ambient airport sound that kind of makes it feel like an airport. So first we're going to walk over here and listen to the sounds when we walk into this arcade. What's that guy doing? We walk in here and you start to hear the air hockey and all the machines. Tried to put as much detail as I can in this. got your little prize board over here. All the stuff you can win. That was difficult to make because if I actually would have made a lot of that stuff, it would have really eaten up all the memory that the mod could use. So I had to do some pictures instead of actual teddy bears and stuff like that, just to save up on space. You know, a little coffee house. I haven't quite decorated that yet. It's like I said, this is a big project, and the security and the coffee house still, and the little restaurant right there, they all still need a little bit more decor. That as I model stuff, I'll be throwing it in there throughout the next updates. Watching computer screens. Little holding sale. This guy's looking at backpacks and stuff too. Scanning equipment. We'll go into the restaurant really quick. He's grumpy old man. He's selling crab. You get your milk, your chips, your eggs. And then we'll hop up in here. And this is the little area that you wait to get on your plane. And when I very first modeled this, it was huge. I didn't realize how big it was, but I got it in game and I was like, well, now I gotta fill it. So I'm still kind of adding props and stuff to this lower area without overdoing the size limit that Giants allows in a mod. So playing with that. This will have more decor back here for the little security baggage check area. And then eventually, once I get some planes completed, you'll be walking right out here and you'll be boarding your plane through this little path. Plane will pull up right here, and by that time I'll have a extendo tram ready, or you could just go right down the stairs. But when you take a look at this thing, it is huge. It is a very large building. It's going to require a lot of space on a map. It also has a lot of detail in it. This back little area is for arrivals. So you would get off your plane and you'd walk down this little tunnel. And as you get into here, you're going to have a baggage claim. And it's kind of segregated from the rest of the terminal. That way you can keep security. Yeah, not too bad in here. It is definitely a big building. I really hope you guys enjoy this. Isn't that right, dude? Huh. These are actually a part of a bigger pack that I'm working on right now, and it has control towers, runways, a ton of little placeables that you can mark down with arrows and R's and all kinds of different flat objects that you can make a runway and a taxi lane and all that kind of stuff you'd normally see on an airport. Definitely will help out with a lot of role plays that a lot of you guys are doing, and especially if you're making some YouTube videos. So come on over, check us out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Thanks, guys.